Hello everyone, I'm roughly man-sized, this is Hades, episode 16. We've done 23 runs, we're on our 23rd run, I think. I'm not sure how to read that. That looked really weird for a second there on my screen. We're so close to a Hydra kill. We're so close. It's really just a matter of time before we get it. It's really just a matter of pumping in these upgrades till we get it. Let's see what we've got. Each one gives you 10% damage when you dash and then attack right away. Yeah, I do like that a lot. Let's increase our backstab damage.
All set.
And see what weapon we have here. It's the bow. Now, I'm actually... I think I'm going to eschew the bow for now.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's actually more valuable for us
Keepsakes hold power.
to stick with... Let's go for Poseidon. I would like the Thunder Dash again. Stick with the shield. Stick with one weapon for now.
Spirit.
Get good with that one weapon. And... Oh, we have cutscene. You.
Death and sleep. What does that make you, I wonder? There is no god of talking back to me.
Yeah, stick with one weapon, get as good as we can with it for now. And then, once we're a little more comfortable with the game, more confident in our ability to dodge, etc., then we can... Then we can try some more weapons. Of course, we're losing some darkness, but hey, I'm not too worried about that. This is a tough choice because we want both of these. Your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Your dash damages foes in an area and knocks them away. The cast is also good, but we know how we feel about casts, right? Know how I feel about casts. We'll go for the special. We have
Waves, right, Uncle?
many other avenues for dash damage. A lot of the gods give you dash damage. Of course, having said that, a lot of the gods give you special damage as well. So, hey, it's Ares. We need that. We need our final keepsake. So there you go, run. There you go, guys. That justifies this run already. We finish off the keepsakes. At least for now. I like the Poseidon boons a lot, actually. I think the knockback is very useful. So, gift.
Lord Ares, please accept this offering for giving me such strength as necessary to succeed.
He's got great artwork, too. And all the artwork is great, but his in particular, I think.
You have my thanks.
Blood-filled vial. What will that give us? Ares, Ares seems to be one of the lowest rolls in terms of boons, you know. Your dash creates a blade rift where you started only. Your cast sends a blade rift. Your attack causes foes to suffer more damage. I do like the Curse of Agony.
It's
I only wish it was a higher rank. We'll go for keys. We've got things to unlock. Once we've unlocked everything, we can just eschew keys. Yeah, I do like the curse. Nope, you're not going to hit me. Neither are you, because I'm just going to throw. That bonus damage after is very valuable, I think.
Hello, mates.
It adds up very quickly. Okay.
Have a nice death.
And... I should have really... Now I'm regretting not putting my darkness into the dash attack. HP is really what we need next. Let's check the shop. 126. It's might be enough. It's not enough for Centaur Hide, right? The Centaur Hide is 150. I should know. It is enough for a pomegranate, though. Double pomegranates. Let's go.
Keep me going.
Start with special, and then we'll do curse next. Now all we need is a Daedalus hammer, I think. A Daedalus hammer that increases our specials number of hits. What did I learn from the last run? My dashing needs to be more mindful. Because at the moment it's really just a dash, dash, dash. Spend all my dashes in one flurry. What also I need to do with the dash is actually simply just use it less. Like it's, remember, you don't have to dash to dodge. You can just dodge.
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Hope you're not talking about our performance there.
Power of the gods.
Okay, so good for Chris Vagany. We are going to do this. Whatchamajigga.
That is private property.
What is it now?
Because this knockback is going to protect us a lot. It's really nice to have knockback on these shielded guys too. So now the question is, do we want the extra throw? The extra throw collisions? I actually feel like the answer is no, now that I'm seeing how this is working here. I'm definitely not doing this as fast as I could. I'm doing it as safely as I can. Nice. I'm always happy with not taking any damage. I'm feeling confident.
I'll just help myself.
So we got the money, and we are going to go for the double here because no, that would be the 2 hobgoblins, and this one will be different because it always has a the double boons
One go.
are always like mini boss. I don't know which one to start with here. Let's start with Poseidon and hope. Poseidon Blessings are stronger. Yeah, it should be stronger anyway. I hope we get the dash. Let's see, Tidal Dash. Nice. Typhoon's Fury. Deal more damage when slain with foes and walls. That's good as well. Ocean's Bounty. No. It just always feels like a waste. Plus this is rare. We wanted the dash to begin with.
This high tide.
And that's what we're going to take. Ares grew displeased. Yeah, not for long, hopefully. That's not permanent. No, it's not permanent. Hey! I've not seen that before. He's actually throwing attacks at me.
He's angry now.
Okay, not too difficult. We've got good attacks. Don't get hit by James. That would ruin my day. Okay, we took damage. That's fine. It's first damage in a while. And we are taking a decent amount of damage from these regular guys here. Just keep throwing, keep dodging. Okay. Be fine. I know it's not the most elegant way of dealing with these guys, but it's all we got. Okay, we survived. We do have a well here, which I've only just noticed. So complete reward first. Okay, fair enough.
I think that we are squared away for now.
Alright, slicing shot. Your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead. After you take damage, nearby foes suffer damage a moment later. Huh. Your attack and cast deal more damage. Urge to kill. Huh. I think that's new. I probably should take this. Urge to kill. I think I'm going to take this, though.
Violence.
It's new. We have to take it, right? We have to take it, right? We won the HP,
I'll take this one.
and we're not using casts, so we just ignore it. And that's Sisyphus. What do we want from Sisyphus? Honestly, HP.
Boy there. Look here, Baldy.
I know it has no lasting effect, HP. Your foot to it. No, we actually don't want HP because we'll be on full anyway. Give us darkness.
Sure, here you go.
Invest in ourselves for the future. Give us ambrosia. We missed a golden pot. I just seen that now. Are you shielded is the real question. You are not. Hey, you mind getting staggered at all there? I still think I'm learning something about the stagger. Like, they do. There are some cases where they get proper staggered, and then some cases where they will still complete their attack. I see what it is. It's the
An ambrosia bottle.
it's a knockback from our dash. It's actually knocking them out of the range of our shield attack. I'm not going to do the... I'm happy to actually see a centaur hard here. I'm not going to do the blood gate. That is not something I had considered. Maybe... survive. Maybe the knockback was a... it's a bad choice, actually. Would have actually been served better with something like lightning dash. That's kind of a bummer. Okay. Well, we live and we learn, right? We learn, etc. I don't know any other words to that song. We live, we learn, we give, we yearn.
Deal with you later then.
We sit, we stand, we kneel on sand. Yeah. Yeah, just, yeah. Pomegranate I want here. HP is decent. A little bummed that our knockback is having that kind of effect, where it's kind of reducing the damage of our normal attack, but you know what? It's not like we're not getting any utility out of it. What we should be doing is just making sure we're always knocking them back into walls. James! I guess that's why you don't stand next to the summoning portals, right? Because the James Woods might come out. We can knock you back, though. Okay. We dealt with you. So, our normal attack will stun them. But a knockback won't. Just something we have to be mindful of. Your attack and cast deal more damage. 50%. Tidal dash deals more damage. Or we take Curse of Agony up to 3. Let's put one into here. We're still at level 1. Tidal dash is still at level 1. Oops. I actually thought I was waiting for the well to come up. It's not a well. You know it's not a well. Tell you what it is. It's some free obols. What do you guys think about singing? I do it on occasion. I may have even recorded myself doing it. I may have done it in a public setting on more than one occasion. But what I mean is, in say, let's use the example of karaoke. Singing is something that, like, technically almost every human being can do. Everybody has the capacity to do it, provided some sort of vocal disability or damage.
Well, that's better.
But doing it well is another thing. But it's like I feel like there's some certain situations
What now?
where it's actually better to be bad at singing than kind of good at singing. You know what I mean? There's kind of this threshold that pushed you towards me. There's this kind of threshold, Havercast, where you're a decent singer, but you're not bad enough to get away with singing badly. Because if you're a bad singer and you do karaoke, right, you should sing at karaoke, even if you're not a good singer. Unless you don't want to. Like, if you really don't want to, don't sing. But you shouldn't not sing at karaoke because you think you're a bad singer. Karaoke is not about that at all. It's and if you weren't aware, karaoke is huge in Japan. Which makes sense. Ugh, I got impatient there, I'll be honest. We wouldn't appreciate some more special damage. It works against these guys, getting the shields off, but
So much for that.
I need to play towards my strengths, and my strengths are not waiting.
Good old.
We didn't have a choice, right? We didn't have a choice, but we just simply can't afford anything. You know what? I have some more ambrosia. Give me some money. That's not free. If you do karaoke, you should sing. But there's a certain point where... Oh, we're at Mega already. Didn't even realize. Did we do the goblins? Did we just avoid them? There's a certain point where... if you're a bad singer, no one cares. You just sing badly. It's about having fun at karaoke. It's not about singing well. If you're a good singer... you can kind of... Oh, gosh. And this is totally not about myself at all. Yeah. They bought it, right? If you're a good singer, or a good to decent singer, people expect you to sing well. And some days you just don't sing well. We can't all be Pavarotti. But if you're a good singer, people notice a lot more when you sing, or you make a mistake singing or sing badly. But if you're a bad singer, people just don't care. People are just happy that you tried, I guess. Also, the other thing is at karaoke, I think... we should not have been hit by that. I think people can... people don't expect people to be good singers at karaoke, kind of. But I don't know if... I doubt people actually will hold it against you for singing well at karaoke. Like, how dare you? How dare you come to karaoke with a good voice? Oh, good, just miss. But the kind of implicit social deal is that you're not going to be embarrassed. No one's going to embarrass you for singing poorly. Right? That's kind of my understanding of karaoke. And I've done a lot here in Japan. And Japan does karaoke well, by the way. All the other times I've experienced karaoke, it's been like in a pub, in a bar, or actually like a kind of bar / club. And you do that thing where you flip through the book and you write down your name and then you get a song. No. You do it in front of the bar. That's kind of the whole pub. That's kind of the biggest deal breaker for a lot of people, right? Oops. Should have known you were coming in for that. Meg's about halfway dead, and we are more than halfway dead, so... But Japan does it right. Private rooms. If you want to do karaoke, that should be the standard, really. And in Japan it is. That's... Standard karaoke is private room karaoke. Hey, just walk into the major shop, why don't you? We need to concentrate here for a little bit. Otherwise we're going to lose our first Death Defiance. One of two. Okay. So throw our shield a lot. Wait for our shield to return a lot. And we'll be fine. Okay, okay. Get out of there. It's just a matter of time. Patience. It's a virtue, I hear. I do want to try and get that curse damage on Meg whenever possible. A boost to special damage would, I think, go a long way here. Okay. Saw her coming. We timed our attack well. Just dodge her main attack. And then dodge into a hitter. So here she comes. Dodge. Okay, we dodged into it. We missed our attack. It's fine. So did she. Remember, she's vulnerable while she's doing that ranged. These fights are long, huh? She's gonna do her... that's summon. Okay. Summon into this. I guess, I mean, it fits this style of game a lot more than it would like Binding of Isaac fight, but I shouldn't really be comparing the two. Binding of Isaac, if a fight goes on this long, something's gone wrong. Either that or you're fighting like Hush or Mega Satan or something. No, I'm not saying nothing's gone wrong here. Plenty has gone wrong. But what I'm saying is that I'm impatient and I want this fight to be over. No, I'm saying this fight might be a little more enjoyable if it was a bit shorter. And okay, there we had to defy death. Okay, and it might entirely be my fault that this fight goes on so long. I think it's designed to be pretty long, to be honest. I mean, I'm not using my strongest attacks on her. That's one way to draw out the fight. I think that was the last one, yeah. Okay. Yeah, keep doing that. That's fine by me. Easy to dodge. I can get some damage in from afar. Okay. And she's dead. And hey, we only technically died once.
Yes.
Not ideal.
Thank the gods.
Not at all ideal. We just have to continue from there.
You wouldn't dare.
Don't mind me, Father.
Heal up somewhat. See if we can purchase some HP here. We can.
Bronze wares.
Hey, mouse. Do we have the money for it? It's kind of all we want here.
That.
Infernal Trove. Yeah, spend money to get money. I'm not exactly sure.
Another keepsake.
Alright, want something that just has a lasting passive effect, I think. Which brings damage to distant foes. Yeah,
Go with that one.
since we're throwing constantly.
Going up.
Pray for me. What do you think? You think this is going to be the one?
Change of scenery at least.
Here's where I revealed that this whole series is scripted and
Let's get out of
I
here.
already know. No spoilers. I think what is going to help us though is sticking to one weapon for now. Focusing our attention on that. And making sure we are proficient in one weapon. You see how far we just knocked that guy back? The dash there? That was kind of ridiculous, huh? I don't know how that happened. You guys are impervious, but you're not. Also, no danger to me right now. Yeah, we do want to be using the regular attack more. You know what I should start doing? Is actually using this. Let's try it. Okay. And we do get, yeah, because it is our regular attack, right? So we still get the curse damage from it. Okay. HP is nice here. We do want to see pomegranates and boons. Hey, yeah, would be nice to get those too. Let's see. Could upgrade our tidal damage, or we could get 2 new boons. Let's check here first. Cyclops jerky. That's the right choice here. I think we're just gonna stick with our build we have now. What else could we possibly get? Oh, we were saying increased special would be nice. You know what? There's an increased special for Poseidon, right? And we get 1 immediately. I don't know if there's an increased special for Trial of the Gods. It'd be actually really nice to get the curse damage. Trial of the Gods. You know what I mean. Ares. It would be really nice to get curse off of that. Your cast damages foes on area, not some way. Okay. So unfortunately we didn't get anything along the lines of our build already, but this is good.
The power of the sea.
I know this is good.
You would deny such aid?
And I know I haven't been using it, but I should be. So the goal here is to just survive. The other kind of added... Oh, you guys can't take lava damage, can you? Because you fly. Okay. The other kind of addition to the cast there is that, yeah, we get to knock them into lava. Not that it affects these guys, but... if it did... I'm not sure what's going on with these whirling blades here. You guys play D&D? Whirling blades. This guy's like stuck behind a pillar. I'm fine with that. But those blades don't seem to be targeting me at all. They're randomized, I guess. More guys coming in? I'm doing very little damage to these guys, but I'm not taking damage. I should actually check. I've probably been trying to hit these guys while they've been impervious. Though that guy's almost dead. So perhaps not. Get these buffers first. The shield is not returning. The shield destroying these shots is working out really well. I'll try and... Hey! Okay. Free your schedules, boys. We might be here for a while. Boys and girls. I'm trying to be more gender inclusive with my terminology. Probably not trying as hard as I should be. Or just the general way I speak. Yeah, you can't damage those guys, so don't even try. There you are. Get here. Get... Right. Yeah, it was a big mistake taking the Poseidon dash. Lesson learned, huh? Really should have thought about that better, because essentially nullified our dash attack. Because they actually dash out of the range of it. Not dash. They get... The knockback pushes them out of the range. It's a massive bummer. I'm trying to be more gender neutral with the way I speak. My default is if I'm referring to a person I don't know, say in like a driving situation. You've probably had this. You're driving around and you see somebody do something stupid. And you say to yourself, why did he do that? Right. And
The sacrifice in blood is fully paid.
actually like a few years ago. Curse of Vengeance. We just don't have a choice. Well,
The will to
that's what we're
fight.
taking. After you take damage, nearby foes suffer damage. Revenge damage is 120. Hey, that's pretty good. Gross damage is only 60. Now we want pomegranates, pomegranates, pomegranates.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, so my default was just... And I realized this years ago. My default was to just be like, what's he doing? When, really, just dash into their explosion. Yeah, right. Really, I had no idea if it was a man or a woman. And, you know, like I never really thought about it or paid any attention to why that might be. It's, I mean, it's most likely because I am a man. Yeah, that's right. Get knocked to the lava. And, I don't know, do girls do the same thing? That'll be interesting to kind of do a study. I'm not going to do it. It sounds like work. I just want to know the results. Somebody else do it, and let me know how it goes. It'd be interesting to see, like, do women default to, like, a he pronoun in that kind of situation? Like, what's that guy doing? When you don't know the gender of someone you're referring to? Or do they default to a she? What does that suggest? Does that suggest women use female pronouns and men use male pronouns? Or does it suggest nothing? At this stage, I don't think we're terribly interested in the chest. Do we have? We don't have a shop. Oh, we do have a shop. Okay, I think we want the chest. In that case, we want a pomegranate. We want to be able to afford a pomegranate and a maybe a health upgrade from the shop. So that's 250, I think. 150 for the centaur heart and 100 for a pom, right? Feels weird kind of saying that. If you're not British or connected with Britain, I guess, aware of British speaking, pom is like a slang term for British people. So it feels kind of weird saying, there's a pom in that shop. I don't believe it's derogatory. I could be wrong in that. I think my understanding is that it kind of strikes a balance somewhere in between. Like, it could be considered derogatory, but it's also kind of affectionate. You know, kind of like, Yanks, I guess? Yanks is kind of offensive, right? I guess it all kind of depends on the tone, right? Yeah. Yeah. You can message me on that one. That was just bad.
Blood and darkness.
It depends on the tone, right? Like, any term can either be derogatory or not,
Thank you, Father.
depending on how it's said.
Should be useful. Which way?
We're treading dangerous waters, kind of here. Outside my area of expertise, whatever that might be.
King's Carol.
So we did get the pom,
Just what I
the
need.
pomegranate, which is what I wanted. And we can take one of these to level 3 or the title dash to level 2. Now, I think the title dash would be quite useful in clearing out those skellies that come in on the Hydra. Of course, just more damage for attack and cast would be good. Oh, we should be using cast, right? And... one thing that could put it in the title dash's favor is if an upgrade, does it increase the knockback? I actually don't know. It doesn't say that it does, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't. I think what we're going to go for here is the attack and cast, because
Better.
we might as well put our money here because I'm almost done with the floor. In fact, this is the boss? Or either that or it's the... No, this can't be the Hydra, right? So this means it's the room I hate. The... Yeah, this one.
Here goes nothing.
We should be using the cast mod. We can't... Actually, what's nice about this is we can't fall off. But that means we also can't push them off. So we want to take out that guy first, so that the other guys are actually vulnerable. And somehow he's perfectly protected behind that pillar. Okay, good. Okay, we know these guys. You throw so slow. And yeah, cast. Our cast damage is improved, so we should be throwing casts when we get a chance to. There's a bomb in there. It was kind of covered up by all the particle effects, but I did see it get thrown. And you're going to drop 3. Phase 1 down. Phase 2. The plan is, hey, always to take out these guys as quickly as we can. Try and hit them with some casts. They will go down. You're dead. Now we just got these guys to worry about. Okay. I've tended to, in the past, take a fair bit of damage from this room. Is it? I'm noticing now that the self-exploders have purple bombs and throwers have different colored bombs. I've had a tendency to take quite a bit of damage on this room in the past. And I think the secret to not doing that is getting it down to the 2 goblins as quickly as possible. Yeah. And of course not forgetting about the death grenades. Who would do that? Okay. Make your space and then get these guys. Don't want to be in the middle of that. I have no casts. There, die. Okay. Now everyone's taking damage. I saw that coming. Ugh, gosh. Ugh. Somebody help. Somebody help me. Okay. We use the Death Defiance. This is why I avoid this room. I did say in another run. I should practice this room now. That'd be nice. Update for the future. If you could just choose a... No game yet. Just load me down. Hey Ares. Oh yeah. That's exactly what we needed. Well... We got unlucky, I think. A bit there. Got a bit unlucky. Got a bad room and a bad reward for even doing the room. But hey, life goes on. It's always a new day, as I like to say. It's always a tomorrow. The darkness is brightest before the dawn, and other vague platitudes, etc. Yeah. So, I don't want to say I gave up there, but I did have a moment of negativity. We didn't even make it to the Hydra. I think we ruined that run with the title dash. I say ruined, but it was still certainly possible to make it to the Hydra. I think our big misstep there was taking title dash, because it really nullified the value of the shield and the dash shield attack. But hey, try to remember for the future. Don't do that. Yeah, lightning dash would have been like perfect there instead of a title dash. I took a dash because even an Aphrodite dash would be fine. Anything but Poseidon, really? Oh well. Thank you so very much for watching. I am roughly man-sized. Leave a like and a comment down below if you feel so inclined. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. Videos go up twice a day on YouTube. Have a lovely, lovely day, everybody. See ya.